This is ZNN with Jamie Cooper.
And good Thursday morning. I'm Jamie Cooper. This is a live edition of ZNN, the first portion of this program, as always, sponsored by the Athens News-Courier and co-hosted on Thursdays by my old longtime friend. Well, that guy couldn't be here, so Bob Labby filling in.
Second choices here, baby.
Bob Labby filling in today on Thursday, like he has for, what, 10 years now?
Oh, God, at least. It's been at least 10 years. Yeah. Absolutely.
10 years or more. I'm the one who taught Bobby everything he knew about television because he came out of radio not knowing squat.
Well, the way you put it, I wouldn't want them no squats.
Let's go here. Here's this News-Courier this morning front page. Athens attorney John Hamilton McLean V, 51 years old, has been disbarred from practicing law in Alabama following his conviction last year of sexually abusing two girls ages 12 and 13 in 2008. The disbarment order came from the Supreme Court of Alabama based on a ruling from the Disciplinary Commission. He was sentenced to 20 years, serving 6, 14 years probation. He is down in Montgomery. We just mentioned to you about the runoffs coming up on the 13th. We'll get Dan Williams up here to explain, too, how this works. Now, you know you have to vote either Republican. You got to declare when you go in to vote. Now, you can vote. You don't. If you voted Democratic last time, you don't have to vote Democrat this time. So you can vote Republican or Democrat. You don't have to vote the same way you did, okay? So that's the way that goes. Bad news here nationwide on home sales. According to the News-Courier this morning, new home sales followed a record low during May. America showed far less appetite to buy new homes last month after the government stopped offering a home buyer tax credit. Sales of new homes, Tom McAllister, fell to the lowest level on record, 33% from the month before. However, that ain't necessarily true because here in the state of Alabama, home sales are on the rise according to another newspaper. Says here, Alabama home sales rose in May, but nationally the housing market may be on the verge of taking another plunge. That's nationwide. Sales of previously occupied homes are dipping nationally, but Alabama, they are going up. Home sales in Alabama totaled 4,082 last month, a 6.5% rise from April, and a 23% jump from a year ago in May. So that's good news.
Now, you wait. Come back in about 2 months and find out how that's going to be with all these layoffs coming up in Huntsville.
Mr. Gloom and Doom this morning, always going to try to say something positive up here, and I'm positive he's saying something bad. But I got good news to talk about in just a moment. Fantastic news, as a matter of fact.
All right, bring it on.
Now let's talk about Jan Vanita White, who was on the show yesterday. Here's another article about her. Would it kill them to mention a weekly guest on Cooper and Company in Athens, Alabama on ZTV 11, home of Jamie the Country Girl? What was my name again? Anyway, the most popular morning program ever in the history of TV shows in Athens, Alabama. Legendary. I like that, G. Thank you. That's why
Superstar.
All right, moving on. Castle Mud Volleyball Tournament Committee met with the new tournament director, Mike Potts, discussed the July 17th event at Swan Creek Park. Bob, you probably covered that years ago, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here's a shot of in the paper this morning, too. Clement's class of 1976.
Aw, that's cool.
Together. You know, I've never been to a class reunion.
Have they ever invited you? Oh, they have.
They have, but I don't know if they really want me to.
Oh, I go to them quite often. I sure do. I love them.
Gag me with a maggot. Heat continues today. This fantastic picture this morning by Kim Ryder in the Athens Courier. Unbearable heat and humidity. Here's a little 3-year-old girl at the water fountain at Athens City Pool. Great photo, Kim. Hey, that's it for the News-Courier.